The other passengers look over at me, shocked that I raised my voice inside the bus. What's wrong? Yelling like that. Oh, no, sorry. Did you have a bad dream? Just the voice too. The alpaca wearing Yukari's clothes looks worriedly at me. Yeah, looks like it. It looks like you're sweating too. You might want to go straight to bed when we get off the station. I'll do that. I do hope it's not a sunstroke or the flu. I can't see Yukari anywhere. Thinking about that makes me want to scream again, but I'm inside the bus right now. We're close to the bus terminal, so I'll check over my things in an attempt to distract myself. I must be hallucinating. Or maybe I'm still dreaming. I've heard about that if you want to wake up from a dream, then you just need to dream again. What? The alpaca wearing Yukari's clothing frequently talks to me, but in my confused state, I can barely understand half of what it's saying. I just follow along, giving curt responses. Soon, an announcement responds through the bus, informing us that we'll reach the station shortly. I shamble off the bus like a zombie. Kamazu, wait. Kamaza. The alpaca beside me follows in a rush. What on earth is happening? I can't understand why there's an alpaca wearing Yukari's clothes calling out good night or something like that to me. I parrot it back, but in my mind, it's still blank. Where am I? Oh, that's right, my room. I'm in my room right now. However, I don't clearly recall how I got back to my house. Honestly, I'm still in a state of confusion and quite flustered. It seems my homing instinct kicked in when I got off the bus and I brought myself home. That means the lady I saw on my way back was my own mother. It feels like that may have been it. That lady, rather my mom, had asked what I wanted for dinner, but I went back to my room without being able to give a straight answer. Putting myself down for bed, I pull the sheets over my head and shut my eyes. I don't brush my teeth nor eat dinner. I don't change my clothes. I don't take a shower. Come to think of it, who turned off the lights in my room? Wait, was it even on to begin with? I can't grasp the situation. I can't put my feelings in order. I must still be dreaming. When I wake up, things will be like how they were. They must be. Okay. I thought everything would go back to normal when I woke up. However, I was mistaken. There's no day except the same at the last... Wait, what? There's no day exactly the same as the last. So of course today is different from yesterday. My peaceful, blissful life is like a candle in the wind. Oh dear Lord. I arrive at school in the usual manner. I open up the classroom door and there, speaking with classmates about the fun summer vacation it had, is an alpaca. I act calm, trying to get to my seat as fast as I can, but my eyes are glued on the alpaca. What is that thing? Hey, morning. What's with the glum face? School just started. Hey, morning. My classmate is talking to me, but my thoughts are only of that alpaca. So wait, did she turn? No, people are talking to her, so she's probably... We are just hallucinating that she is an alpaca. Okay. Okay. I'm saying alpaca, but to be precise, it's an alpaca wearing a school uniform. The alpaca blends in so naturally in the classroom, wearing a girl's uniform like that. What'd you do over the break, Yukari? All I did was go to meets and prepare for the school festival. Oh, come on, not that. I mean your boyfriend. Didn't you go on any dates? Oh yeah, yesterday we went to Alpaca Kingdom together. Oh, you two really are in it deep. It's not like that. Look, Kazama is looking right at you. What? The alpaca turns and our eyes meet. The alpaca mixed with the girl smile at me, but all I can do is awkwardly raise my hand in response. Okay, everyone, take your seats. When the homeroom teacher enters, everyone scatters to their seats. Alright, everyone here? Tell me if there's anyone absent around you. I always think this, but wouldn't it be better if he took roll normally? I checked for honesty's sake, making sure there were no absences, and then I looked back at our homeroom teacher. Looks like there aren't any absences. You guys didn't do anything dangerous during the break, did you? Our homeroom teacher lays out the standard subjects pretty nonchalantly. As expected, he makes no mention of the alpaca. I'm actually going to save it right now. Yeah. Or could it be that an alpaca has replaced her? Invading aliens come, abduct Yukari, and replace her with an alpaca to divert suspicions. I'm her boyfriend, so I was able to notice the change because I'm always with her. The others are just incapable of perceiving it. I'm pretty sure people are able to tell the difference between a human and an alpaca. The hypothesis is sound, but there is no way such a thing could happen in reality. Then what is this? You're high on drugs, my dude. How could this abnormal situation be explained? After a while, first period begins and everyone heads to the gymnasium. The opening ceremony begins. I feel there's quite a few of you that still feels like it's summer vacation, but remember the school festival is coming up soon. Be sure to resume your regular schedules for today onward. After the school principal's long speech, the guidance counselors make their speech, and then the ceremony ends without a hitch. During the whole thing, the only thing I can think about is alpacas. We return to the classroom and are dismissed after homeroom. How do others see the situation? No one appears uncomfortable around the alpaca. Is this a gag? Is there a camera hidden somewhere? You're not questioning the fact that the alpaca can talk. You're like, oh, is this a gag? Is there a hidden camera and someone just closed an alpaca? The alpaca's talking, kid. I look around the room, but I can't see one. What are you groaning about? Someone abruptly calls out to me after I groan. Yeah. Oh, it's Shinozawa. No reason for you to do that, surprised. No reason for you to be that surprised. Something bothering you? Bothering? Yes, there's definitely is. Really? Tell me about it. Should I tell Shinozawa the current situation? I do trust her to be to a certain degree, and it might be easier to be solved by confiding in someone. But then, where should I begin? Is that an alpaca? Isn't Yuri strange today? Do you like alpacas? Isn't Yuri strange today? I don't want to do that, because then I'm just going to look like an absolute crazy person. This one is just like, oh, concerned boyfriend maybe is picking up on something. And that's just weird. I want to go this one. Do you think something's off about Yukari today? Huh? Yukari? When I say that, Shinozawa looks over at the alpaca preparing to go home. So that really is Yukari. Well, she does seem to be a bit more tired than usual. But isn't that fatigue from going to Alpaca Kingdom yesterday? You went, didn't you? Both of you? Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But that's not what I'm talking about. It's fine. If she has a nice long rest today, she'll be back to normal tomorrow. Shinozawa is mistaken, thinking that I'm worried about Yukari seeming unwell. However, it feels like the conversation won't go forward even if I explain further. Yeah, you're right. Tomorrow, everything should be back to normal. I mean, that is in more ways than one. Well, I'm going home. Saying that, Shinozawa heads home. Alright, now that I have some advice from a friend, I should reassess this. I appear to be the only one in this classroom who sees the alpaca. In fact, I feel like that there's something I have to admit now. That alpaca is really... That voice! Kuzawa, let's go home. Speaking of the alpaca, it arrives. Oh, this feels so weird. I can't even look at her. My feelings that I should just accept it, damn it, and I can accept that Yukari is an alpaca now, are struggling against each other. The sparkles in its eyes. I was thinking of taking the Riverside path home instead of going to the bus stop. It'd be nice. Eh? I let out a hysterical yelp, but yeah, if this is Yukari, then she would be my girlfriend, and walking her home would be the norm. Except I can't accept this reality yet, so I tell a blatant lie instead. Oh, that's right. Sorry, today I have something I need to do, so I can't go home with you. Okay. Oh, really? So he cocks his head over to the side. Yeah, so I'm sorry, but I need to get home. Really sorry. So I'll see you tomorrow. Not even waiting for Yukari's question mark response, I grabbed my bag and scurry off. Turns out people started speaking quickly when they lie. I have a weird sweat as well. Even if she's in an alpaca state, it still feels like I might hurt Yukari's feelings. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm also at a loss. I haven't the slightest idea of what I'm supposed to do. Well, might as well head back for now. I sigh deeply and take the path back home. Now then, what to do? Of course, I have plenty of time since I have nothing planned. Might as well just take a walk. Oh, you're gonna run into her again. Just go home. Go home. I take walks from time to time when I need to sort things out. While I scuffle around, I go over everything that's happened up to this point. Earlier when it said, let's go home, I instinctively wondered how I get an alpaca to fit on the rear bike rack. Neither lengthwise nor widthwise seems possible. I might just have to tie it to the rack with some rope. Oh my god. Let her do it and just observe. No, wait, that would just be awful for the alpaca. More importantly, no matter how I think about it, it's not about what's possible or not right now. The circumstantial evidence points to the only one answer. That's right. That alpaca could only be... I end up coming to school early again today. Seems like that alpaca really is Yukari. I have to accept it. It pains me to do it, but I sent her a message this morning saying I couldn't go to school without her. Oh, with her. It's not just a simple matter of getting used to the situation, though. Is something wrong with my eyes or my head? Or has Yukari always been an alpaca? Like, has everyone else been fine with it and I'm the only one who's perplexed because I thought she was human until now? No. It would just be too strange for an alpaca to be this immersed in society. I need to calm down. First, take a deep breath. Then analyze the situation. Alpaca. An Artodactyla mammal of the camel family. Its scientific name is, oh my gosh, and its Japanese name, nope, I'm not going to do that. They originated from the Andes in South America and were domesticated 4,000 years ago for their luxurious fur. Yukari's long, luscious hair is indeed beautiful. No, there's still no reason to compare that to alpaca fur. Yet what is right in front of me is unquestionably an alpaca. So, right in front of me? That voice! Good morning. Good morning. I'm unable to hide my shock when spoken to so abruptly. You're early too, today too. Did something happen? It's nothing. I was just told I needed to come to the staff room this morning. Kazuma, what did you do this time? This time? I'm not that bad of a troublemaker. I know. Come on, the bell's going to ring. Back to your seats, back to your seats. Okay, I'll see you later then. Same old conversation. Same manner of speaking. Yukari, the same as usual. But she looks like an alpaca. What is going on? That is my question indeed too, sir. Where did I mess up? Probably going to Alpaca Kingdom. Calm down, Kuzawa. In cases like these, you need to gather information first. First, observing Yukari as an alpaca. Observation, case log number 1, math class. So, who can do this one? Let's start from the right side seat. Izumi, try solving it. Yes. She's told to solve the quadratic inequality. Nope. I suck at math. Yukari stands before the blackboard. I watch for how the quadrupedal. So walking on all fours. They're walking on all fours. Okay. Alpaca might answer this. As it turns out, she holds the chalk with one front hoof and stands on her hind two. She looks like that one red panda, Futa, the one that walks around on its hind legs. Is that a real thing? I'm gonna have to look that up. It looks quite adorable. I find myself soothed looking at her. Meanwhile, she quickly works through the problem. She factors the equation, draws the graph, and then finishes by writing out the intervals and putting down the chalk. The alpaca solves the difficult question easily. What a clever alpaca! Well, this is Yukari, after all, so that's a given. The voice. The graph shows that the answer is -3 less than x less than 3. I have no idea what these symbols mean in math. Yes, correct. All right, next question. Behind you. Hold up, hold up. Isn't this the time to isn't the time to be impressed by that. I need to take notes too. Observation case log number 2, gym. All right, girls doing the high jump. So girls are doing the high jumps today. Looks pretty easy. I wonder why they're making the boys drudge through long distance run in the meantime. But well, it does make observing Alpaca Yukari much easier. Where's the Yukari? Oh, there she is. I slowed down my pace, but not so much that people around me would notice, and managed to pick out Yukari among the girls girls lined up at the track. After all, she stands out, so it's easy to find her. The alpaca is wearing bloomers and a PE uniform, like the rest of the girls. This is... Oh, now isn't this cute? No, that's not it. The girls finish their warm-ups and line up one after the other, waiting for the teacher's whistle to take off high jumping. Yukari's last name is Izumi, so of course she's near the front. Oh, Yukari's about to do the high jump. Yukari takes off in an instant run. I see. When she runs, she's on all fours. If I remember correctly, alpacas can run at about 25 miles per hour. So if Yukari went all out, does that mean she's able to go that fast? She approaches, then jumps. her body bends. She's even wearing shoes. So wait, she was running on her hands too? What the fuck? Normally you never see an alpaca doing the faux bird flop. So I feel like I just got lucky. Right as she is about to hurdle it, her leg hits the bar. Yukari falls down onto the cushion along with the bar. I could tell from her expression that she's frustrated. It seems that she has 3 chances, and the 2 tries after that are both complete failures. I also feel regret cheering her on in my heart, saying next time for sure. Yukari is probably the most frustrated though. The girls are having who have finished are talking with friends, but Yukari is still hopping by herself next to the high bar. It's adorable seeing an alpaca jumping like that, but she's probably practicing on her own. She looks frustrated or sad. I hope it'll go better for her next time. Saiki, if you keep slacking, I'm going to make you run an extra lap by yourself. I hear the teacher's voice in the distance. Oh damn, I'm too focused on Yukari. I need to run properly. Okay, sorry. What's next? Okay, observation case number 3, extracurricular. We have to stay after school to help with the festival preparations. Starting today, we're prepping for school festivals, so everyone who stays after school has a lot of work to do. Yukari has gone to the music room for her club activities. Saiki, is it okay for me to go to the Black Cat after this to introduce myself? Oh, about supplying the cakes when it comes time, right? Sure. Go get Yukari then. Club should be over right about now. What? Me? What? You don't want to? No, that's not it. Okay, then I'll see you. Shinozawa waves her hand and forces me out. It's not that I don't want to go, but I'm still a bit afraid. I accept that this alpaca is Yukari. However, I still don't understand why she's an alpaca at all. I don't have a clue. It's you, my dude. Yes, I love alpacas. So in a certain sense, you could say it's a wonderful predicament. Except that Yukari is my girlfriend. I have no idea how to date an alpaca, and there's no way things are gonna work out as they are. I can hear a violin being played as I approach the music room. Come to think of it, how would an alpaca play the violin? Does it use its chin to hold the violin and its front hoofs to hold the bow? I'm curious. When I get to the music room, I feel the overwhelming urge to throw the door open and see for myself. But it's also a bit scary to imagine what I'll see. No, I can't turn back now. I brace myself and open the music room door. There she is, in all her glory. How's she able to manipulate the strings? There's 4 strings on a violin, and she has hoofs. What? Yukari looks like how she always does when she plays the violin. She's performing the same song as the day during the school vacation. A summer vacation. That sense of sweetness I felt in the summer, however, is not there. Instead, when I see her form, I have to make an effort not to burst out laughing. I've been failing that. Her voice! I can't get over her voice. Huh? Kuzama? Sorry. Yukari noticed me. I came to relay a message from Shinozawa. You're alone today? I remember her being alone the last time I looked in on her too. No, we only had a meeting today, so everyone already left. I'm just staying because I wanted to practice a little. I see. The message from Shinozawa? Yeah, she was wondering if you would come to the Black Cat to talk about the school festival's cakes delivery. Roger, I'll get ready. Give me a second. She quickly puts the instrument away. I wonder if her fur ever gets stuck in the case. Judging by the amount of fur she has, she probably wouldn't get away with just a little string if that happens. Finished. Sorry for the wait. Her fur is also unsheathed? Unkethed? All right, let's go. We leave the music room and meet up with Shinuzawa in the classroom. After that, we head off to the Black Cat. Please tell me that the owner will see that it's an alpaca. Hey, boss. Good evening. Oh, if it isn't Kazama and Yukari. Good evening. Who would this be? I'm I'm their classmate, Shinuzawa. She's in charge of the maid cafe. It's so nice to have your acquaintance. I've come to discuss a few things with you, Mr. Mitaka. Kazama has told me quite a lot. Let's have some drinks while we discuss things. Oh, I'll help out. Thank you very much. Just that face. Oh, this cafe latte is cute. Kazuma is pretty skilled at coffee art, right? Yukari turns the conversation towards me. Except because she's sitting beside me, her fur is rubbing against my hand. Because of that, I can't focus on what they're saying. Kazuma? Yeah, I've always loved just adding a little touch here and there. Huh? So coffee art can be done anywhere? Well, it's all about how you pour the milk. So that's not it's not impossible. Okay, then I'm adding it to the maid cafe menu. That's fine, but it takes some time. I can't recommend it if you want a lot of customers. Then let's add it as a maid cafe special and set it apart. I'm no maid. Not a problem. You're making it in the back, so they won't know if it's a boy or a girl. Or an alpaca. It'll be fine if we have a cute maid bring it over, like Yukari here. That's not right. You're just as cute. Yeah. Thanks for the flattery. How's the meeting going? The owner comes over after finishing the dishes. Yes, quite well. We'd like to discuss the cakes first. The owner takes a seat and our meeting promptly begins. I believe I've heard you'll be needing 4 whole shortcakes, chaffin cakes, and and chocolate? Yes, I think that would be enough. Doesn't your daughter usually make the cakes? Yes, that's right. Mr. Mitaki has a daughter named Ro? Attending college. She helps out at the cafe on the side while going to school. I began my part-time job this year at Black Cat because she was busy job hunting. Will you be alright by yourself? If not, I could come and help. It's fine. I'll be opening late and helping her. Okay, then I'll just leave it at that. I can only imagine her fur falling into the cake. The customers would probably get angry at that. Wait, when that happens... Eek, my apologies, my fur got into it. I'm such a ditz. Teehee. Wouldn't they forgive her if she, would they forgive her if she did that? No way. There's no way they would. Actually, you just can't do that in places you serve food. All right, I'll bring the cakes that day. Are you sure? Certainly, I have a car, and if you can get a few kids to help take them from the front gate, it should be fine. I'm sorry you have to do all of this. No. Kuzama is putting a lot of effort into this. It would be a shame not to help. Thank you, boss. Also, I'd like to discuss the cafe interior. I'm sorry, I've never been to a maid cafe, so I'm not sure I'll be of much help there. We call it a maid cafe, but really it's just a cafe with cute designs. I would be very grateful if I could hear what you felt was important when you opened your cafe. I see. So, things like lighting, ornaments, and what music to play in the store? If you're trying to make it cute, then make the lighting a bit brighter so the room looks generally white. Also, it would be a good idea to put flower vases and bookshelves here and there. I see, that's quite useful. Shinozawa nods as she takes notes. Vases and bookshelves, not sure where to get those. I guess I'll consult the teacher next time. Oh, I might have some at home. What do you mean by that? My dad is a trader, so he has quite a few things in storage. I'm not sure if they'll be good for the maid cafe, but it might be worth checking out. That'd be very useful. Do you think you can get his permission? Sure. It's certainly too late today, so would you mind going with her tomorrow to check them out? She suddenly threw the conversation at me. Huh? Just me? You won't come? You'll be fine. You should also go there to greet her parents. What? How could she say that? It's true that I have never gone to meet Yukari's parents. But just wait a sec. If this alpaca's parents are also alpacas too, then wouldn't that mean I've been mistaken up until now? That would mean Yukari has always been an alpaca and my eyes have been lying to me this whole time.